Last pickup of 2024, and it's a big one. Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. I'm the man they call Pixel Paul, and I'm back for one more game pickup in 2024. This is the last pickup of the year for me. Last video I said I was probably done with pickups, but if you watched my last video, you'll know that there was a game in CEX which I spotted, and I did leave it behind. I didn't get it while I was there. Now I came away from it, I mulled it over, I thought about it. I had a little bit of birthday money left over, and I thought, what the heck, I'm going to order it online. I'm going to do the CEX roulette and see if I can still pick it up. There were two in stock, interestingly. There were two in stock, and yeah, I ordered it there and then, and it came today. I'm going to pick it up because it's a big box. This is probably the biggest box I've received from, well, certainly from CEX, because I've not ordered that much stuff from CEX really. I don't tend to do it online. I do like to be in store and see if I can grab stuff physically, but yeah, like I said, I did leave this one behind. I regretted it, to be honest. Now I know you could probably pick this up potentially cheaper. I know some people mentioned in the comments on that video that they'd seen it for a little bit cheaper, or they thought it might get cheaper. I don't know. Some of the copies I've seen of it on eBay are pretty wild in price, and the price that I paid for this at CEX didn't seem too bad. So it's a bit of a punt, it's a bit of a gamble, but it is something. Once I thought about it, I just thought, you know what, I really should have picked it up. I really kind of would have liked it. So I'm going to unbox it now and show you which game that is if you don't know what it is. The tape on this box is pretty tough. Crack that open. Okay, so I'm going to just put the camera down just a little bit so you can see the box a bit. Just about. Let's move that. So we've got the usual CEX standard protective wrapping there, of which I'm sure there's going to be loads of it. There we go. Invoice. And it is in there. There is loads of wrapping, actually. Right, there it is, and that's wrapped up as well, so we're going to move the big box out of the way. So yeah, more wrapping there. I'm going to need scissors once more. Snip that open. Do it that side. I've got to say, it's really well wrapped, this. It is well wrapped, I'll give them that. And so it should be for what it is. This stuff is really horrible to touch. It feels awful. I hate it. Okay, so now there were two copies of this in CEX. I'm going to bend down. There were two copies of this in CEX. Now, obviously, the one I saw was in Bury, and I think the other one was somewhere down south. So I was keeping an eye. Once I'd ordered it, I was keeping an eye on which one went out of stock. Now, Bury is, you know, half an hour down the road from me. The other one, I'm sure it was down south. Interestingly, I seem to have got the one from down south. So it's a bit strange, but hopefully this one will be in just as good condition as the one in Bury looked to be. Let's see. So we've got it out. I'm just going to move the wrapping brush, show you, before I show you what it is. There's the front. There it is. And it is Aliens Colonial Marines. And this is, well, I'm not sure, is it the special edition, collector's edition? That is so awesome. I do love it. I loved this box when I saw it in Bury. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut away and probably just lower the camera a little bit so I can show you unboxing it and give you all the detail of the box. So let's do that. Okay, so I have just checked it over once, just quickly, just to have a look at it, and it does look like it's in really nice condition. Look at the artwork on the side of the boxes there, really amazing. I think that is kind of the same artwork that is on the disc, if I'm right. Just a look at the back as well. inside again. That's the top there. I'm not sure if there's anything on the bottom, just a bit of artwork perhaps. And then there you can just sort of see the statue, but I'm going to get that out. I'm not leaving it in the box, obviously. So we'll take the slip cover off, which is in really good condition. So there's the box again, sort of really smart looking Aliens styled box there. So let's get this open and have a look at it. So Aliens Colonial Marines, the game itself. Well, as an Aliens fan, and I am a massive fan of Aliens. Aliens is my favourite film of all time. Aliens Colonial Marines. And I'll show you the game there. Now, they've actually put, weirdly, the Extermination edition in there, which is a bit disappointing actually, because I'm sure it's supposed to be a special edition. Now there is a game security seal on there, so that's interesting. But the game itself does look, you know, it's all there. Disc is in excellent condition. There's content there, slip, gear upgrade boost there. Whether these all work or not, I don't know, but these seem to be the game download codes. So yeah, not sure. Instruction book's fine, good condition. I mean, to be fair, we are talking about a game that is roughly about £1.50, I think, at the moment. Yeah, it's a bit disappointing that it's come as the Extermination edition and not the special edition, but I'll have a look into that and see what kind of a difference it makes. See whether I may be able to even just pick up the special edition cover, because I have got this already, this game. But yeah, that's a little bit disappointing. But yeah, the game itself, as an Aliens fan, I thought it was okay. It's not the world's greatest first-person shooter, to be fair. I don't think it's the massive disaster that everybody sort of says it is. It's a fairly sort of competent first-person shooter. You know, it sounds like an Aliens game, looks like an Aliens game. It's just lacking in some areas. Graphically, it's a little bit twitchy now and then. Yeah, it's not without its faults, but it's certainly not the worst game ever. But yeah, front cover's great, isn't it? So let's have a look inside the box. So first, we have this classified, I suppose this is a folder, document folder. Now looking at it, that possibly hasn't even been opened. Now, do I open it? Yeah, of course I do. I'll be very careful with it though. I'll try my best to be careful with it, because it's not been opened, that. Let's get that open. You can hear the concentration on my voice now. That's going to come okay, open all right. So let's have a look what's inside here. So at least with it not being opened, I know everything is going to be in here. So you get like this little photo of, so it looks like a picture of outside Hadley's Hope perimeter, and you can sort of see alien eggs in there in this Polaroid picture, so that's quite cool. These are also unopened, like cloth patches with the Colonial Marines logos on them, so they're quite smart. Again, not opened. There's also this mission briefing paper, which is done on like the old school sort of 80s, 90s printer paper. And this is like the mission briefing classified situation update for the USS Sephora, which is the sort of Marine ship in the game. But that's quite cool. Next is the United States Colonial Marines. This is like a certificate, fake certificate type thing. Satisfactorily completed Colonial Marine Academy training. That's quite smart. We've also got this little, it's almost like a small sort of flyer. Be the face of your country, US Colonial Marines. That's quite cool. And then there's also, so this is like a, it's not a paper, it's almost like a plasticky kind of blueprint for the USS Sephora, which almost looks, well, it's the same sort of ship as the Sulaco from the Aliens movie, but it's like a cross, what do they call it, a cross section of the ship. So that's quite cool. like that. Again, all of that is in really nice condition because looking at it, it's never been opened before. So yeah, you get quite a lot in here for this. Now, I haven't said already, but I paid £55 for this with the standard CEX postage on top. But £55, yes, I should have probably just picked it up in Bury. I would have had it then a couple of days ago and saved on the postage, but hey ho, there you go. So yeah, that's the bump that is inside the box. That's the stuff that comes inside the box, but on to the sort of main event. This is the main sort of part of this kind of special edition. So I'm going to pull this out carefully. That's a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a bit sort of plasticky. Must mention as well, inside, so there's like it's almost like cover in a sort of sleeve art in there as well, and that's quite smart. So it's like the inside of the Sephora with the 2 drop ships there in the hangar bay. Again, sort of very much like the Aliens movie, but that's quite cool. So that's kind of inside the box. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to put that back in there. Yeah, but I've got to say, this is actually in really good condition. It's just a shame that that's the actual game box, but there you go. So the main sort of centerpiece of it though is this little statue. There is a proper word for these, isn't there? It's like diorama or something like that. I don't know. I'll call it a little statue. So I'm going to just open the plastic and pull this out very carefully. So even like the plastic casing that the statue comes in has the Colonial Marines logo on it as well, so that's quite cool. Let's put those down there and then let's have a look at the actual statue itself. So this is basically a power loader with a xenomorph, an alien, attacking a marine. And how cool does that look? That, as an Aliens fan, that to me is like, that is awesome. I do love that. The detail's really good. I mean, I'm no expert on these sorts of things. I'll just take things at face value, and you know, I'm not particularly expert at these sort of things, but there seems to be so much sort of detail on this. I love it. I'll see if I can grab a little bit more sort of footage of this separately to what I'm showing you now, just so you can see it in a little bit better. But that looks so cool. I do love that. The alien detail as well is amazing, and it is sort of feels quite sturdy. I don't know if it's metal or really hard plastic or something, but it's not particularly bending or anything like that. So that is really smart. I really like that. Aliens Colonial Marines written on the bottom of it as well. Oh yeah, love that. Brilliant. So I am pleased actually that I've picked this up. Yeah, like it. So that was just a very quick look at the unboxing of my new pickup, my last pickup of 2024, and overall I am happy with it. I love this box. I think that's amazing. It's a great sort of collector's item, especially for a fan of the Alien series like I am. Yeah, I am happy with it overall. Just a little bit disappointed with the actual game itself, being the Extermination Edition. I suppose I could possibly take it back to Bury and say, you know, have you got the special edition in? Can we swap it? Or I don't know. I'll have a think. I don't know if I can be bothered, quite frankly. I might just see if I can find a copy of the special edition case somewhere, possibly, because it's only a couple of quid, £1.50, something like that. But overall, though, I am really happy with that. Love that. That is going to take pride of place somewhere in this collection. But yeah, love that. Awesome. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that quick look over Aliens Colonial Marines Special Edition, Collector's Edition, whatever it is, unboxing. Yeah, hope you enjoyed that. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, if you can hit that subscription button, that would be great. And I will see you next time.
We better get back, because it'll be dark soon, and they mostly come at night. Mostly.